Hello everyone, hope you're doing well. Today we have another devblog for update 1.103, or as it's known, update new power. This time we're going to be getting some new hangars, which are for ground, naval and air, which look really cool. Now, one thing before we get started, at the time of this video being uploaded, in about an hour afterwards, I will be streaming the Russian dev stream on Twitch. So if you want to come along and have a look and see what is going on in War Thunder, make sure to check it out. I am going to have some Russian translators so we can work out what they're saying, and also have a look at some new vehicles. We'll also be streaming the English stream later on as well, so therefore you can hang about for that as well later on. So make sure to check out the Twitch stream. There is a link in the description below, so you can get all of the info for the next update which is coming out. Also, when the dev server opens, I will be also looking at that. So yeah, it looks like we're getting three new sets of hangars, and the first one is of course the ground hangar, which is kind of interesting. So let's have a look at it. This looks like a general picture of what it is looking like. I know a lot of people, after having a look at the teaser trailer, were hoping for some kind of upgradable hangar, through the ages. Maybe that's what's going to happen, but at least from these screenshots, that's not what I see. When it comes to the ground vehicle hangar, this is what they have to say. So War Thunder ground vehicles have moved from a tight repair workshop to a spacious military base located in a mountain valley. There is a lot of life here. Mechanics have just finished work on preparing the vehicles for the battle. Army trucks rush around elsewhere. Free crews participate in training, honing their shooting skills. Overheard aircraft fly over. In closed hangars, vehicles from your collection can wait their turn. On the flatbed of a military transporter, an armored vehicle that has just arrived at the location waits for you to click on it to learn more about the novelty. So the way it seems to be working, if you want to see how the flatbed is going to work, it's this picture here. This is the new T-72. This is the T-72AV, and I'm guessing what's going to happen is you'll be able to click on the vehicle, learn about it. There might be a link to the War Thunder wiki, or maybe it'll just show the vehicle and you can go through it, just like you would if you preview the vehicle when it's sat on the right-hand side of the tech tree. That's my idea. Whereas this vehicle is a premium, they obviously want to sell it, so this is a little bit of a marketing thing. Whenever a new vehicle comes to the game in a premium format, they can just stick it there and you can have a look at it from inside the hangar and see if you want to purchase it. The idea that there's going to be a bunch of vehicles on like a testing range firing, like here you can see the T-54s in a line, and then you've also got the T-62M in the hangar. You've got trucks going around. It's nice to know that they're making it way more animated. Nice to know that they are, bringing life to the hangar. I personally use a custom hangar which turns off everything and just makes it a flat plane because it means I can look under vehicles, so I can see the underside of them, which is very useful, especially for aircraft. Hopefully this new system doesn't break the user hangar system. I will use this hangar for a bit just to see what's going on with it. Maybe there'll be some little gimmicks with it, which will be kind of cool, but there doesn't seem to be any upgradable system, which was, I know, a thing that a lot of players really liked from the Past to Developers series, that we talked about. And also, I don't know whether these are going to change going forward. Another thing to also mention is Crossout has a really cool feature. Now, Crossout is another Gaijin property that they have. And basically in it, the way it works is you can build your own vehicles from scratch. It is a game which is completely around the idea of independently designing your own vehicle, basically on the wasteland, which is really cool. The system works really well. The game is awesome. At the same time, the way that their kind of hangar works is you build your machine, and then when you hit test drive, it goes straight into the test drive. So it goes from the hangar bang into it. There's no loading screen, there's no nothing like that, and I'm wondering if they're trying to do a similar thing here with the War Thunder hangars, but they don't mention that at all, so it's very hard to tell whether that is what they're doing or not. But the way that they've set everything up, at least to me, would mimic that. Then we also have a new aircraft hangar, which doesn't seem as, I suppose, flashy as the ground hangar. So not too far from the ground forces, there is a lot of activity for aircraft and helicopters. Mechanics discuss some technical issues. The weaponsmith checks the bombs in the warehouse, and on the apron, other players' aircraft are parked. So they just have other players' aircraft around the place? Is this going to be like a squadron thing where you can see the aircraft that people are bringing along? Or how is it going to work? I don't know, but it seems like in this corner over here we have like maybe a P-39 in there. We have a few trucks moving around. Once again, trying to bring some life to the hangar, which I'm very happy with. That to me should be seen as a very positive thing. You know, the ambience of the sound. I mean, I'm a little bit worried about this one. If we have just tanks shooting constantly, you know, it will be very annoying in my opinion, and planes flying overhead. But if you just hear plane noises every once in a while, I think that would be kind of interesting. You can see the bomb here, which was shown in the teaser trailer. You also have what looks like a fuel tanker, a jeep, and then also you have some of the guys working on the flatbed over there. So that's pretty cool. Portaloos as well, because every good hangar needs a few portaloos. But yeah, it's it's definitely kind of interesting overall how they're doing this. I'm wondering how on this airstrip how a B-29 is going to fit, though. That is definitely something that is a little bit of a concern, but I'm guessing they have other airstrips. They haven't shown the helicopter part here, unless the helicopter is going to be exactly right here as well. So we'll have to see how larger planes are going to fit on something like this, because, well, looking at the scale of it right now, a B-29 ain't going to fit. So I'm guessing they have another area for stuff like that, which would be cool. The wonderful thing for me, as I said, would be if you'd be able to upgrade this with either different mechanics, just different men running around. You could do it through a challenge system or a GE system or maybe a battle pass system. I think that would be really cool, so you could get a better hangar as you go. Hopefully they incorporate this stuff with the new hangars. I hope that this is like the first step to something like that, where you can get a different theme instead of having to rely on user hangars, because user hangars are great. You know, I've used one for many years, but you've also got to understand that user hangars are not available for console players. And one of the big things that we see going forward is the release of the new consoles. So maybe, hopefully, we will see something which is, you know, similar to those ideas for the guys on console. Then also we have a new naval hangar as well. So nobody's getting forgotten here. You know, you have helicopters, airplanes, tanks and or ground vehicles, and naval as well. So it says player warships are located in the water of a wide bay near the military base. From here you can clearly see the bridge and cargo port of the seaside town. In addition to the currently selected naval vessel, you will also see several other warships already researched by you, as well as one of the premium ships that can be viewed in detail by clicking the mouse on them. Hydroplanes and flying boats will also be displayed here at the port area before the battle. So once again, giving it a feel of aliveness, giving a feel of activity, and also giving them a platform to be able to show you some premium ships, so therefore you can click on them and find out about them. I think this is once again a good mix between marketing and also giving the players a new experience. I don't think it's pushing it in your face or anything. Instead, what it's doing is it's just showing you something and you can click on it for further detail instead of having to go to the tech tree and doing it through there. So this is an example of it. So you have the premium Japanese ship, then you have the ship that you have selected, selected. So this will be like the PT boat area or the battle boat area, and then this will be the ship area, which seems to be a little further out with what looks like the PT boat area over here. But once again, having an active scene is good. The clouds look a little bit odd in this picture. I'm not going to lie, if this is the new engine, they look a little bit all over the place, but I'm sure that will be slightly different overall. But I think these are really nice changes. They did say that this was going to be a huge update, and the fact that they're updating all of the hangars should show that this is a large idea, not just from a marketing point of view by pushing, the vehicles right there as you enter the game, but also with some of the other animations that are going on. I'm very much looking forward to this. Definitely going to try it out. Hopefully it works very well. We'll see how it goes on the dev server. And as I said to you, make sure to check out the Twitch stream in about an hour so you can check out the Russian dev stream as well. I hope you all have a wonderful day, and I'll see you next time. I'd just like to thank Trigger Hippie, Universe, Conte Baraka, Elove Goat, Eugens Terry, Ambrosius McClellan, Daniel Stanton, Martinez, B. Young, Hans, and Samuel Slick for supporting the channel.